Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we'll be talking about the fall tag started by Michaela Renee. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Now, if you've been watching my channel, this page will look familiar because I just did a tag like literally 30 seconds ago with this page, and we're going to continue coloring this page. As I mentioned in that video, this one's due, so I need to finish this for Olga Rani's Octopus Weekly Challenge for, well, it's currently October 1st. I have till tomorrow to turn it in. So this tag was started by Michaela Renee. I'll link her channel below, and I was tagged by SpiceyCatColors. I'll also link her channel below. And so I will be tagging some people at the end of the video. And so let's just get started. Number 1, favorite fall drink. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin spice latte, but when it does come out, I have to have at least one, just to confirm that, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. And I don't know if it's the texture of it. I don't know if it's the spice level of it. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a huge fan of it. And I can't think of any other fall drink that comes to mind. Number 2, favorite Halloween movie. I probably would say Harry Potter, number 1, because it's magical, so that automatically makes me think of Halloween. It also, to me, is also a Christmas movie because I think the Christmas scene in it is very magical. And so that probably would be my go-to favorite Halloween movie. Everyone loves Hocus Pocus. Well, and everyone who's seen it, and I don't do scary. So those probably be my go-to Halloween movies just because I enjoy them so much. Number 3, favorite place to cozy up in the fall time. I live in Hawaii. We don't get fall. We just have one endless summer. So, I mean, if I'm cozying up, that means I'm indoor and the AC is cranking. And so I guess it would be indoors. It would be my favorite place to cozy up in the fall time. Favorite candy to eat on Halloween. And I think this question means on Halloween, before Halloween, after Halloween, or whenever you still have Halloween candy. So I'm pretty sure this is how it is where you live if your country celebrates Halloween. I don't know that Halloween is universal around the world, but Halloween candy shows up around August, maybe September. I don't go in stores much, so I wouldn't be able to tell you specifically, but I think it's at least 2 or 3 months out. Halloween candy I do prefer over the same brand of candy because usually the Halloween, because they're changing the packaging, is fresher. And it actually really just depends. Sometimes I like the sweet stuff by way of like sweet tarts or Starburst, or I guess it's the fruity stuff. And sometimes I like the chocolatey stuff. It really depends. Number 5, candy corn. Is it fantastic or is it absolute trash? I've always loved candy corn. Now the Brock's is probably the universal standard, but I think that the one from Jelly Belly is really good. And I didn't see it this year, but a couple of years ago, Baskin-Robbins had a candy corn ice cream, and that was fantastical. It was sort of like honey marshmallow. Oh, it was beautiful. I've never seen it again, but I did enjoy it when it was out. Number 6, haunted house or haunted corn maze. Neither. I don't like to be scared. I don't like the whole jumping out at you aspect. So unless I've been kidnapped, and then of course there's bigger issues afoot, I'm just going to abstain from either. Number 7, favorite Halloween costume you've ever worn. Bonus points if you can show a picture. I do not have a picture, and I mentioned this in the video previously, but in the early days of my career, I did make some poodle skirts for some coworkers and our office was doing like a 50s theme. Back in the day, I was actually much more involved in Halloween. I don't have children, but it's just always been a fun holiday to dress up and do whatnot. But it was also my sister's favorite holiday. So it is a bit bittersweet, wistful for me. So I haven't really done much since she passed a few years ago. But before then, she would dress up every year when she could, and I would dress up every year when I could, even if it was just to hand out candies to the kids in the neighborhood, or if, you know, I was at work that day, then to dress up for work, because I've always worked in a college environment, so that's always been fun. And the poodle skirt was probably my favorite Halloween costume ever. Number 8, least favorite Halloween costume you've ever worn. Again, I don't have a picture of this. That would have been bonus points, but it's probably a costume that I had made by hand, and it wasn't that I didn't like it. It's just I sew by hand. I think I just said that. And there was a point in the day that I thought, I think this is falling apart, and I don't have any backup clothes. And I was at work, and being naked at work is no bueno. So that was probably my least favorite because it gave me so much anxiety. And I didn't plan out thinking that this could be problematic. And I catch the bus home. So yeah, it was a cute outfit. But I think by the time I finished my day, I was held together with safety pins and staples because I was at work and that's what I had. Let's see. Question number 9. Favorite fall food? Food you like to eat this time of year? Because I live in endless summer, I don't really have seasonal food. Well, no, that's not true. There's certain cookies that we only make during the holiday season, but that won't happen until like early November through December. But anything fall specific, there is none. We eat soup, we eat beef stew. I mean, you're going to be sweating, so it doesn't matter what time of year that you're going to be in because it's hot. It's hot. Number 10, tea, coffee, cider, or hot chocolate. Definitely a tea or coffee. A tea I usually drink in the evening. I do like mine like I think the English do by way of I like cream in my tea, cream and sugar. I don't like lemon tea at all. Hot, cold, doesn't matter. Don't like it. Coffee. I like coffee flavored, but I'm not a connoisseur of coffee. So whether it's instant or whether it's a $20 cup of coffee, as long as it's hot, creamy, and sweet, that's what I need. It doesn't matter. My brother is a connoisseur, so he can really taste the difference. I don't care. Hot, creamy, and sweet. That's what I need. Cider, I've had it once. It was okay. And hot chocolate, certainly during December, hot chocolate just seems to be the thing, especially at night. Caffeine doesn't make me stay awake, so I don't drink coffee for that aspect. I drink it more for that aspect. But yeah, hot chocolate, especially during Christmas time, is something that we just generally do. Number 11, least favorite thing about fall. It's probably all the fall pictures, all the fall discussions, all the fall colors. And I'm like, yeah, I only get to do fall either in my planner, my journal, or my coloring book. It's not something I can walk outside and see all those warm fall colors. But then when you guys are, knee deep in winter and you've got 20 inches of snow and your knees are killing you, yeah, I mean, it's great to live in Hawaii because I live where you vacation. But I think I don't hate it, but it always has been, okay, we get it. You can snuggle up, you can wear a sweater. You're not sweating at the dinner table because you're eating soup or stew on a fall afternoon in Hawaii. Yeah, we get it. Yay. But yeah, that's probably my least favorite thing. And then favorite fall time activity. Well, I can tell you what I won't be doing. I won't be raking leaves. I won't be bobbing for apples. I won't be bundling up. I won't be doing any of that. So my favorite fall time activity, I don't know that I have one. No, when Spicey tagged me, she actually DM'd me on Instagram. She said she'd be interested in hearing my answers for this tag. And I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, but I've been thinking about doing this. But I thought, you know, I live in perpetual summer. I don't know how interesting this will be, but I've been tagged. And so it is the rules of the internet that if you've been tagged, you have to do it. No, it isn't a rule. But when I'm tagged, I try to do it when possible. And so, yeah, those are my answers. The 3 people I'm going to be tagging, the first 2 are not in ColorTube. They've never done any coloring book type videos. But it's more because of where they live that I'm interested. In fact, all 3 of the ones that I'm going to be tagging, I want to know what their answers are because of where they live. So the first person I am tagging is Andy, my girl from It's Andy. The second person I'm tagging is Sherry of Black Dog Designs. And the final person that I am tagging is Sarah of Chronic Coloring Down Under. And just because I know where they live, and so I am just fascinated to hear if your answers are similar to mine based on your climate and location. Don't feel obligated that you have to do it. I know I just kind of joked that you did, but no, don't feel obligated if you don't feel up to it. But if you do, definitely go ahead and tag Michaela Renee. She is the originator of this tag. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Spicey. And that's it for me for now. I'm nearly done with this. I just got to do these things up here. Probably going to add some Wink of Stella and maybe try to make her eyes pop out a little bit more. But yeah, I'm nearly good. I'm in a good place. Doesn't look as interesting as I thought it would, but we're nearly done, and that's what's important. All right, guys, well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.